All right, this vision right here, I'm gonna tell y'all about. Is about the nightclubs they're gonna have in the future. Okay, it's gonna be in the future, not that far from now. Actually, I'd say maybe a couple of months, couple of years from now, on a coastline. I think the west coastline gonna drop into the ocean, and different parts, not all at once, like y'all think, but in different portions and stuff like that. And the people and the young people in their 20s and teens is gonna be so whacked out of their goddamn minds it ain't gonna bother them. That's gonna be their regular world. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be just the world that they know. See, I'm from the past and the future, and then back to the past, and then back to the present now. So don't move me either. But I was in a car driving with some people, some young people. I was in somebody else's body, and we was driving down the coastline. We seen pieces of a cliff that just broke off of the continent, where it was a drop, like real far, to what, like some catastrophe had just ripped a whole chunk of the whole west coast off or something, a big piece of it. And it was this highway that was not far from it to where you can see it. And it was going up the coast. And they was driving and stuff, and they was going to a party, almost like a club. It was like a nightclub. So we driving, it's nighttime, you know what I'm saying, dusk. They passing weed in the car, bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? Watching everybody playing music, and we just rolling like going to a club. You know, I'm in this vision. We get to the city, man, and the city is like an old destroyed city, a city that used to be a city that nobody live in because it's dangerous. It's like in rubble and everything, and it's this fucking nightclub there in the basement of some warehouse building thing. So we parked like blocks from the place. We had to find a place to park because part of the damn ground was messed up. So people was on these weird drugs and stuff, and they didn't care about nothing. Wasn't no sexual preference and none of that. So we parked about 3 blocks from the place, and we walked, and it was literally destroyed. I remember the buildings, destroyed, long pieces of metal, and it was like somebody nuked that place. And we walked. I knew what nuked was radiation, but it was destroyed. But we walked around, walked down to the street, made a right. We made a right, and then we started seeing other people coming, and they was dressed like all weird. You know how young people do, you know, like we did, like every generation do, but it was they style, you know, kind of futuristic too. And we went to the right, and then we went down some steps into this like low, below like a family flat or a fucking apartment complex or below a factory, something like that, that was half destroyed. We went in there, it's like neon stuff, the lights start coming, the music get the beat, and all right, well, I'm walking around this place, right? And I go to the black, I look in there, it's like a club, but it's more like a club in a world that's destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing clean, everything dirty. It's like some shit you'll see in New York underground scene or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I walks around, I go through this little room. They say this room is some room. I go in there, it's pitch dark. It's nothing but mattresses on the floor, and you hear people all around and stuff moving around. You can't really see nothing. Snap, instantly it's daytime. And and it's a man like sweeping up condoms and all kind of stuff, and he didn't see me. And I looked around, and there was nothing but dirty, nasty mattresses all over the floor, where people had came in there and was just having all kind of sex and doing all kind of stuff in that place. Let's zip to another vision. I had a vision that's going to be a great calamity, and many people are going to run under the ground. But under this ground is going to be stores and a bunch of shops and stores and stuff. Like a lot of people money invested in this. But it's going to be made like honeycomb, like to where you can walk through the front door of a store and go through the back door of the store, and that's the front door too, and you're on another street, and you can constantly go through stores and buildings. It's like honeycomb. It was weird. Well, people came down there, was breaking their necks to get down there, and the rich people was first, and make it seem like a big deal. But like real fast, people start breaking out, getting out of there. The place didn't hold up. The air ventilation system or something went wrong. Where people started getting up out of there. People dying down there. It was just dark corridors left, and that place didn't last long. You know what I'm saying? Let's step to another piece of vision. I seen people with suitcases boarding this giant ladder going way up this staircase made out of metal structure, going across this long ramp onto this giant machine thing that shot down this long, giant, wide rail highway thing that was about a football field across. And it was so long it went around the continent, the planet or something. And it was some shit that we don't know about. And it was 10, 9, 8, please board, some shit, some stuff, you know what I'm saying? But these people was getting on there like they was leaving for their dear life. I don't know what that thing was, but it wasn't nothing normal and it wasn't nothing that we know. And it was huge. It was like a spaceship or something. And it's something that exists in the earth right now. And something they ain't telling us about. God be giving me these things. He give me this stuff. And sometimes I can't describe what this stuff is or know what it is, but I can do my best. So it's like this giant highway, made out of concrete. Like tan concrete is real long, go far as you can see it. If you can stand in the middle and look down it, it go like that, and then kind of go up, like that. So it's kind of like a bowl, and it go like that. And these people's get on this giant staircase to get tickets to go, and the tickets was like special tickets or something. You know what I'm saying? And that's the end of that, man.